No, no, no. Come here, come here. 좀만 놀아줄게. 좀만 기다려봐. 민호 화장 다 하고 놀아줄게.
Oh, that one.
No, it's a little liquid one.
Oh, pass it to me.
Munga Yang.
Did you buy it from
True
them?
Beauty.
Did you buy it from over there?
No, I didn't buy you that, but I don't know where the wine you had.
Where'd you buy this from then?
It's in here over there.
You didn't buy me? Then where'd it come from?
But
Air Moose?
like here?
Yeah, this is Brandon's Tesla.
Yeah.
So he's gonna explain,
The
like
Model
introduce Model Y.
She can control the temperature and like the how it comes out of the vent.
Mm-hmm.
The
Oh. So you can control in detail.
yeah. And then I'm gonna put music on. So that's it, and then the car is there. College town. So there's a lot of college people, like younger people, and the vibe is different. More like aesthetic. I don't know.
Matilda one. Julie, do you like Matilda?
So in
I
the-
love. So does
yeah.
Britannia.
We're gonna go walk around because it's busy.
I can see.
So, and it's also small. Small in there.
There's all the bars over there for the people. Back to back.
I feel like I'm in the Universal Studio tour.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah. So this is kind of new town for me. It's not like LA and not like Alvine. And I only travel to like Chicago, San Francisco, so I feel like I'm in the like new city. And yeah.
Yeah, we're way up here. We're up in the mountains.
Hmm.
Have you ever seen the redwoods before?
Oh no.
Today we're gonna take you to. Are you gonna take her to Moonstone?
Yeah, to go.
You're gonna be in awe.
Oh.
That's where the redwoods meet the ocean, and you're gonna be like, I love it. I'm still like a local from here, but I love it.
I'm excited.
Yeah. No, do you want to come in here? I want to show you
Yeah,
something.
sure.
This is an antique building. I think it was built in the 1900s. This is, yeah, let me show you this. I always like to show you this. There's little gift shops in here. I used to have like an in our Mexican culture, there's people that will get married, right? They might not even have one penny in the bank. Yeah. So they don't even save.
Kind of like us, we didn't have a lot of money.
We sometimes don't even save, but guess what? We invite a whole bunch of people and we ask for padrinos, which is like a sponsor, and we sometimes don't even know that person.
I know.
We'll just be like, hey, can you buy the cake in my wedding? Hey, can you be the person that pays the band? Hey, can you pay for the food? Yes. And so, like, I used to think like, oh my God, don't we have to save? But we don't. Like, everybody helps.
Even though you didn't know that.
Even though you don't even know them. So it could be like an acquaintance from school.
Is it similar to funeral?
Oh.
Yes. Yes, where they do like a GoFundMe kind of a thing.
Oh yeah.
Similar, but they go and ask people, can you let me borrow? But the wedding thing is not borrowing, it's sponsoring, like a gift, right?
Like a gift.
Right, Lupe?
Like say the cake, say the
Yeah.
¿cómo se dice? El salón.
The
Wedding hall? Or
Yeah.
The wedding hall is like 2,000.
Yes.
We would pick 4 people.
Yeah, 4
We would pick
sponsors.
4 sponsors, so that everyone would pay like 500 instead
Yes.
of 2,000 that person. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it kind of helps out. That's how we
There's a
did
huge
it.
cake.
So did we. It was my wedding. And then guess what? Our wedding. Watch, my husband got like 6 different people for our band. And like they were so expensive and we didn't even have money to keep paying. So we left that night like really early and the band played until like 3 in the morning.
And you weren't even there.
No!
So everyone else
Everybody was paying 500 one more hour.
1 more hour, and here's another 200 for another hour.
Cake, like,
And the band guy was like, that's it, no more. And they kept paying and paying.
gosh, they-
And the band guy's like, we're exhausted, we're
tired.
done.
You guys have a lot of money.
yeah, because they don't do that over there, so she doesn't know, like,
No,
They don't
isn't
do
that
the
interesting?
the dance.
They dance for hours. It's like from
hours. You're
like
literally-
9 o'clock to
all the
like 3 in
kids-
the morning,
all the kids
2 in the
are
morning.
sleeping on the chairs because they literally are there all
Yeah,
night.
kids are sleeping on the chairs.
I literally see kids under the table asleep.
It's big.
It's really thick.
미국 size.
Migu size. Can you say that again?
미국 size.
It's so thick.
Yeah, that's true.
American size.
American size.
Have you seen Lupe's Super Burritos at Taco Loco?
No, not yet. She hasn't.
Those are Migo size.
But anyway, I was surprised with that she ordered the small
I
burrito,
ordered
but it
the
was
small one
just
for her.
big enough for me.
I even said like rice, like this, like that, because I thought it was gonna be too huge for her, and it's still one bag.
I thought you were gonna get the
Taco
little
Loco is known for the best burritos.
Yeah,
For reals.
yeah.
Like everybody.
Yeah, it
people
was
will-
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She liked it. She got her special. She got chicken, rice, no beans, hot sauce, and
Onion.
I had one like that day.
So
I always
thick, it
have
tastes like
beans in
ice
my
cream.
burritos. It was so good.
It tastes like ice cream, huh?
People
Ice
go
cream?
from like
Whipped cream is
everywhere,
literally so thick, it tastes like ice cream.
that's what Nail told me.
It's so
They
thick.
make it here.
Because they make it here.
It's that thick. Look.
So here, Sumi, the food is all very authentic and it's organic, local. All their vegetables and everything are from local farmers. That's why it's really good. But anyway, so people like my friends that work with me, they will go all the way from Arcata to Taco Loco because they love it.
I also got the hoodie from Taco Loco.
Oh, see, I gave her
Yeah, you should promote her because
I gave
it's
her
good.
I can
Yeah.
advertising Taco Loco in their life.
They have the best horchata. It's made from scratch. So like they blend
rice
everything, the
milk.
rice and everything. So
the hibiscus tea. It's
Yes.
the flowers we soak
Yes.
it. Soak the
yeah.
hibiscus.
Yay!
In Korea, I don't remember what restaurant I went to. It was a cafe. What did I tell you? Dunkin' Donuts?
Dunkin' Donut? That's like American.
No, but in
Dunkin'
Korea.
Donuts.
I don't know. I got a drink, and the extra large was a large for me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It was literally like medium
extra
size.
large.
Extra large. So it was like this. big.
Yeah.
This was extra large.
In Korea?
Or
The
extra large
sizes
is
are
like
way
They don't have
smaller
venti.
there.
Venti is like grande.
yeah.
No, but then it's way
Good.
yeah. A lot of people when they go there they lose a lot of weight though because all the food, even like the fast food, is way healthier.
And it has hardly any salt.
Like some people that like eat fast food every day and they come back with like 20 pounds
love
less.
Yeah, I believe it.
Like Brandon, he literally lost 20 pounds. Just
because even
from not
hamburgers
even
have
working
less
out.
I'm moving to
salt.
Korea.
You should go with us.
Yes, I'll move there.
We're
gonna go
next
in
month.
June.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, next year I'm going back to Korea, so
You should go with us.
You should.
We're thinking about visiting.
For how long?
2
2
weeks.
weeks.
You should go
so this is Julie.
And I got a banana berry.
Yeah.
Wow.
And another chama.
Oh, right over here.
Brandon, can you explain about this place?
This is called Wedding Rock,
Mm-hmm.
Trinidad, California. So we're gonna go up there.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be a really pretty view. Oh my god, really pretty. Like, how should I do it? Like that?
예쁘다.
How do you zoom in? How do you zoom in?
Yeah, like she always wanted my dad not to like me. I always felt that. Yeah. That's beautiful. You like it, Sumi?
Yeah, it's a really like Ulsan, my hometown.
Yeah?
I mean, all my videos, usually I also don't take myself, right? But yeah, I got this GoPro.
You need to build confidence.
Yeah.
Because then that's why I regret not recording over there.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm worrying about other people, but then when I'm here, I'm like, why didn't I?
yeah. That's right. Yeah.
¿Sí la ves allí?
Where they used to live. So this like part of Humboldt is land of the Huiot natives, right?
Okay.
So this is where they used to live.
You got more?
What was this?
Sweat house,
Like sauna?
sauna. Yeah.
You can actually get on. Being more happy. She smiles more now. Yeah. Julie, go grab me a few of the yellow ones.
Well, maybe.
I think they would probably cover it. It's actually big in there.
I feel like there's a mistake.
Take this.
Take this, Sumi.
Julie, get in first. Take this.
Fight the ball.
Get in first, Julie.
I think, yeah,
Get ready.
I can go.
Vete con ella,
Oh,
Vete con ella.
no, no,
I think
no.
I
Oh,
think
you
I
have to
can
go.
maybe get in.
You have to put your feet in first. I'll show you.
Here, I got it.
You have to turn around, Julie. Así. I think you have to go like you have to go backwards.
Yeah. Thank you. I wish it was
Okay. Oh, really? Oh, it's scary.
Sure, I'll go.
Maybe they are small.
Yeah. They're probably small.
I'm almost stuck.
See, allí, there's a little hard part where you have to put your feet
Aiko.
straight and then be careful. Little stairs.
His name is Titi.
That's no squealing.
Oh,
What if it like falls down?
Ooh, we should go to the back rooms. Ooh.
Venga sin lo que se les hunda.
Oh, ongoing work at Suming Village is being conducted in partnership with the Yurok tribe to remove encroaching brush and vegetation from the meadow area, address trees, hazards, and long-term forest health. So they're fixing it.
Sweat house? You no wonder you said sweat house. Dress house, cook shelter. Yeah, we know that. Dress. Well, this is already.
Oh, the one we were in was the restroom.
Really? Really?
Are you
No.
sure?
Oh,
wait, no,
That's
no,
the
no, no,
restroom. So these are the sweat houses. The sweat house.
So this is the one we were in, the dress house.
Oh,
What
yeah,
is
so
this?
the one that
Shelter
we
from
went
the storm.
No, it said
family
that
house.
the sweat houses is sheltered men and boys during stormy weather. Otherwise, they slept outside.
Oh.
All guys would sleep outside.
Only when it
The
was.
guys would sleep outside. Maybe to protect. Like, in case of something.
Wow.
Oh. Oh, it's just really small. Fancy noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. Sorry. 뚝불 udon. So 불고기. Yeah, that's right.
우리자.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
that's
that's like the one you brought?
yeah, that's true.
Oh, the same.
Yeah, same brand and 묵은지. This is what I
And what's that
brought.
one?
This. Do you know 미역국?
I've heard of.
Yeah, we can do that with this too. It's a, seaweed noodle.
No
Is
calorie?
Yes.
There's also, is there sugar-free rice?
Sugar-free rice?
Hindi? She always says sugar-free rice. Or low carb. Maybe it translates wrong.
maybe 곤약밥. Yeah, that's not rice actually. I think that's 곤약밥.
This kind is fine?
Yeah.
제주 나무?
yeah. 공항에 도착을 했습니다. 여기는 정말 이렇게 작은 데라 가지고 엄청 일찍 올 필요도 없었고 밖에 뭐 주차랑 뭐 이런 것들도 한산해가지고 엄청 편하고 내년부터 리얼 아이디가 필요한가 보네. 지금은 그냥 그 운전면허증 보여주면 국내선 탈 때는 아무 문제 없더라고요. 올 때는 17불이었고 비행기 떨어졌을 때도 한 20불 정도인데 지금 40불이 넘어요. 좀 기다렸다가 20불 밑으로 내려가면